Hey, what up, guys? What's up? It's me, man. Your main man. The one, the only, Rashid Martin. I'm here. You know what this is about. So, this is something that I'm going to share. This is something big for me. It's This is something I came up with. It's going to be called something different, something new, something fresh. This is a new thing that I'm trying, and I wanted to. I've always dreamed of doing sports. And sports was something that I grew up playing, and I learned a lot about sports. Through sports, it became entertaining for me because I watched, basketball, I watched football, and I watched baseball, and I watched, those three main sports I had watched. And this is something new. So, without further ado, thank you for staying here and introducing something new, something fresh, something that's never been done before. This is going to be called the 2K Sports Challenge. I know. Who would have thought of something like that but me? So this is something big for me. Now I know I have another one that is called The Quiet Storm. Now that's something that I talk about as a ministry. That's something that I talk about as an everyday segment. Daily things that we deal with on a daily basis. This is a sports challenge. Not just about sports in general, about sports talk, but this is a sports challenge. This is a 2K sports challenge. This challenge this is my promo for the 2K Sports Challenge. Now, this is going to entail a series of challenges that we're going to, put on this segment. You're going to, you can do auditions for it, and then we're going to put it on the show. Might as well say a show. We're going to put it on the show, and then we're going to present it to the YouTube audience, and we're going to see where it takes us. This is something that I did not know was going to come up, but it's a 2K Sports Challenge. Now, this challenge is going to consist of many challenges that are in a 2K, segment. So, this challenge, excuse me, this challenge is going to challenge you in various ways of a 3-point contest. Who can shoot the most threes? And then we're going to post that video of that person shooting the most threes from that person posting a video about shooting threes. Whoever shoots the most threes is gonna be seen in front of a live audience of people on YouTube. And then there's going to be other challenges like who can make the most layups or who can dribble the fastest. A series of challenges. So I am excited about this. As you can see, Okay. Right back. Okay. Where was I? Okay. So this challenge is going to be, about dealing with the sports 2K sports part of it. Now, I've never done this before. I've always, when I created the Quiet Storm, I still talk about daily things that we normally talk about. But I'm just sharing this with you because I'm excited about it. This is going to be a 2K Sports Challenge. You're going to it's a challenge based off of the 2K genre. A lot of people love 2K. A lot of people love sports. A lot of people love what 2K has done. Now, I don't know if 2K will be okay with that because we have to get consent of that. There will be later on more challenge, more I would say competition. But we're gonna I'm gonna try to get approval for 2K to see if they will approve of me doing the 2K Sports Challenge. I don't know how this is possible, but I'm gonna figure out a solution to talk to 2K to make them an offer about a 2K Sports Challenge where it involves mostly, challenges facing 2K athletes or athletes that want to be a part of 2K family or, athletes that want to compete against each other. Now, I don't know how this is going to happen, so I'm going to write a letter to 2K Sports to see if it's okay if I do a 2K Sports Challenge. If they want to, let me talk about it and promote it for them and, pitch to them the idea. Because this challenge is going to be beautiful. I mean, this has never been done. A 2K real life 2K sports challenge. Now, I don't know what sport they want to tell, but to me, I've always grew up loving basketball. That's just something I grew up on. Basketball is entertaining to me because you get to dribble the ball down the court with 5 other people. 5 guys on the court. 5 people on the court. Dribbling, making shots, slam dunk, amazing, exciting, new fancy moves and, get into the basket. That's something that I've always wanted to be a part of. Now, if that can happen, I would love to pitch them my vision for this show. This would be something epic. This was something that 2K Sports will never even dream of. A real life 2K Sports challenge. That would be beautiful. 3-point contest. Skills, 2K skills challenge. A 2K marathon run. A 2K, 2K dribble contest. Or 2K, football, whatever it may be. So I'm going to pitch them the idea. I'm going to send them a letter to 2K Sports and see what happens. Okay. Now that was my promo for that. Okay. Now back to The Quiet Storm. Now this is something that I've always knew that this is something that was going to make a difference breaker. Now, a lot of things happen for certain reasons. Now, for me, I want to say to you guys, the best thing about having people to talk to, someone that is understanding towards, I grew up in a household full of, people that were very caring and I was comfortable with. I grew up in a household where I had two loving parents and they always worked a lot. My parents worked, they raised us when we were very little. My parents were very young when they raised us. I grew up in a big family. Now, a lot of other people came from other families, single parent households, single parent households is always difficult for the kids because the kids grow up with a single parent. Now, this is something that I want to share. When you become a parent is very important. It's a very important job. Being a parent, you have to be consistent because you have to take care of the child that's coming behind you. You have to be the example. You have to be the example for the child. A lot of the times, as parents, first-time parents, it takes a lot of work. It's work raising a child. Having a family is work. It's always on a day-to-day basis. It's a battle because you're dealing with so many variables when it comes to a marriage. Even in marriage, there's going to be a variable. This generation now that's growing up without knowing what the marriage values are. Marriage is a sacred commitment to one another. When you're married, you have to be prepared. You have to have a stable foundation, which is a stable place to stay. You have to love. Love has to be a part of it. You have to have faith that your relationship will build and it will work. You have to be respectful towards each other. You have to show that you care, which is you have to be aware of what type of relationship you want, because there's different types of relationships in a marriage. Where marriage is a long, lifelong commitment to each other, and you're gonna love that person continuously, on and on and on. There's a lot of influences outside of that, but faith comes by sight. When you have faith, when you see something that is benefiting you and another person, you have to believe in that person that is with you. You have to encourage them. You have to give them the indication that you are a beautiful person.